everybody's vibing until they realize the emergency alert isn't coming from their phone. It's coming from the lamppost outside their house. Hi everyone, welcome back if you're new. Hi! Consider subscribing if you like psychology or paranormal videos. Guys, have you seen this video? Imagine you're just chilling, and then you open your window and you see this 40-foot monster dancing in the distance. So by that video and just this title alone, you should already know what this video is going to be about. We're going to be talking about Siren Head. It's an urban legend that's gone viral on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, you name it, in the past week. I noticed that a lot of videos were being posted about this cryptid, however they weren't as helpful as I thought they'd be, and so I'm making my own video. Let's begin. So first, let me clear something up. I realize that I have some younger viewers that can be easily frightened. Not only that, but many of the people searching up this urban legend are quite young. I want you to know that this creature is completely fictional. It is fake. Siren Head was in fact created by a Toronto-based horror artist called Trevor Henderson in 2018. He's also created many other creatures like the man with the upside down face, Good Boy, and Long Horse. If you guys like this video, I might do separate videos on those and other creations that he's made. So if you want to see that, make sure you comment down below. Anyway, all these facts or lore associated with this creature have all been created by Henderson. So there's no need to be afraid or not want to go to sleep. It's literally like a scary bedtime story. Now about the creature. Siren Head is a hostile cryptid that is said to be about 40 feet tall and is humanoid in appearance. It is heavily emaciated, meaning it looks deathly, and has a near skeletal frame covered by dried mummified skin that is a rusted metal color. It's lanky and very disproportionate, with its arms being almost as long as its entire body. What gives Siren Head its name is its very peculiar looking head. Where a human head and neck should be is instead a thin pole of flesh with two sirens. Several black wires can be seen to snake around its neck and into its upper body. The siren speakers, which substitute for a human head, are made out of metal, and are the only parts made out of metal in its entire body. The speakers are fused to its body through tendrils of skin on its neck, and its head is capable of moving 360 degrees, much like an owl. Here's a diagram of Siren Head released by Henderson. Some images show Siren Head with toothy but lipless jaws, humanoid in appearance, with a long retractable tongue similar to that of a snake. Henderson specifically states, however, that the teeth can only be seen under certain radio frequencies. Now take a look at this picture. Interestingly enough, in this picture you can see what appears to be Siren Head standing on the side of a road in camouflage. Instead of having two sirens for a head, it has what appears to be a lamppost. This picture leads some to believe that Siren Head either has a subspecies where its head varies, or the ability to shapeshift to fit into its environment and hunt humans better. Here are some quick facts about Siren Head. Siren Head was proposed to the SCP Foundation as SCP-6789. However, it is both unconfirmed and unofficial. When Siren Head does sleep, it produces white noise. And according to Henderson, Siren Head is very difficult to inflict harm upon. Also, due to the fact that Siren Head is mainly organic, proposed weapons, such as EMTs, would not be effective on him. How Siren Head operates. Siren Head is viewed as a stealth predator. It hunts humans through a strategy that involves both stalking and deception. It likes to stay in one place, camouflaged for a couple of days before moving on. Imagine you're walking back from work or school and you see this big tree and then you blink and it's gone. I don't know about you, but I think I've watched enough Doctor Who with Weeping Angels to know when it's an amazing time to leave. Now, according to reports, Siren Head has the ability to use mimicry and uses that skill very often. It releases the sounds of news broadcasts, sirens, screams, and human conversation in order to lure in the unsuspecting. And if you so happen to see it, it can broadcast the exact time you're going to die. And usually it's a couple minutes from when you saw it because it's coming to kill you. I'm going to play 3 audio clips that were emitted by Siren Head and then explain the story behind it. So here's the first clip. This clip was recorded on March 28th, 1999 in Belgrade, Serbia. This sound was heard all over the suburban regions of the city. It's noted that over 100 residents suffered severe hearing loss. When the populace was interviewed, they thought at first that another NATO bombing campaign was taking place due to the ongoing efforts to push Serbian troops out of Kosovo, but became increasingly confused when they heard no bombs dropping or jets. One person reported seeing what looked like an out-of-place lamppost on a hill near a graveyard. This sighting took place 10 minutes before the sounds began. Here's clip number 2. This clip was recorded June 20th, 2010 in Chicago, Illinois. Multiple witnesses called in the Chicago Police Department when what sounded like a tornado siren started blasting without warning in the middle of the night, coming from the direction of Willow Springs Woods. When the police arrived on scene, however, the sound had stopped and the source was never found. Finally, this is clip number 3. This audio clip was recorded 2 years ago on August 28, 2018 in Weyer, Austria, between the times 3:24 and 3:26 a.m. The sound seemed to originate from an unnamed forest on the outskirts of town. When investigated later on by authorities, they found an empty tent with 2 wallets, one belonging to Joachim Muller, the other one to Bruno Koffler. Both were residents of the town and have been reported missing ever since. Siren Head has been spotted frequently in wooded areas and is theorized to like camouflaging as a tree. Its most common hunting tactic is releasing human voices crying for help. A good Samaritan would eventually hear the voices and come, running to help, only to meet their untimely demise. Not everyone would come running to the aid of a stranger, and it appears that Siren Head is intelligent enough to be aware of that. So it is believed that Siren Head can not only emit human voices, but specifically the voices of its prey's loved ones, like their mother, in order to get the human to venture to where it's hiding. One specific report claims, in fact, that Siren Head was able to kill a whole group of people by mimicking the voice of another friend. Some theorize that once Siren Head captures its victims, it eats them and steals their voices in order to help lure other victims. Others believe that Siren Head is an all-knowing, powerful being, and that fact is what allows it to mimic the loved ones of its potential prey. You know what that sounds like? A wendigo. Wendigos are monstrous creatures from First Nation folklore. If you've ever heard or played the game Until Dawn, you know what I'm referencing. Wendigos also mimic the voices of its prey's loved ones. However, unlike Siren Head, who somehow seems to know everything, you can defend against a wendigo by making sure to never speak your loved one's names out loud while in the wilderness, and just ignoring any of its taunts and luring calls. Okay, I don't know if it's just me, but if I am hiking alone in the woods and I hear something that sounds like my mother, I am hightailing it out of the woods. Why would I go investigate when 1, I'm in the middle of the woods, and 2, I have an aging mother? There's no way that she could have made it there.
So with that in mind, I just thought common sense should prevail.
I feel like sometimes creatures take advantage of human stupidity. Is that just me? Another well-known trait of Siren Head is its speed. One woman, while on vacation with her husband, reported seeing what looked like an old lamppost rise out of the ground in a graveyard and then proceed to run at them with inhumane speed. I feel bad for people who are that unlucky. What if they just wanted to go on a picnic? And finally, here's one last picture of Siren Head. It's from all the way back in 1940 in Suffolk. I hope I said that right. This picture is one of the few items recovered from the team sent to investigate the air raid sirens coming from the Thetford forest. The alarm tricked locals into leaving their homes, some venturing deep into the forest, never to be seen again. I've been actually reading this webtoon called Sweet Home. I recommend it if you like cryptids and monsters. Siren Head reminds me of this monster that us the readers call Thomas the Protein Man. Look at his face. Thomas. Imagine if Siren Head was muscular. And that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. More content coming sooner than you know. Bye!